Hello and welcome to today's social studies lesson. So first of all guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera. Hello! And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our laps and close our eyes. And when you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Excellent. And next we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we can begin by stretching up high to the sky. High as we can. And then let's go down low. Touch our toes. And then go back up high one more time. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And while we're there, let's have a wave side to side. And then back down to touch our toes once more. Excellent, guys. Now stand up and shake it out. Arms and legs, shake it out. Very good. And now, hands on hips. And we'll have a wiggle side to side. Stop. Another wiggle side to side. Stop. Forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, and stop. And next we can go round and round. Round and round. Round and round. And stop. Then back the other way. Round and round the other way. Round and round the other way. And stop. And to finish, we will do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So welcome to today's social studies lesson. And what we're going to learn about today are the type of things that we can find on planet Earth that are already made. Does anybody know the term given for things that we can find on our planet that are already made? Natural resources. Excellent, Dan. Things that are already here for us on planet Earth that we don't need to make, they are called natural resources. So let's write that phrase on the board first of all. Natural, N-A-T-U-R-A-L. Natural. Now, natural means out with nature. And resources are the things we can find. R-E-S-O-U-R-C-E-S. So all together, guys, natural resources. So what we're going to do as an introduction to today's lesson is we're going to have a think about our own lives, the place where we live. So who can think of some natural resources in the places where they live? Prel. Animals. Excellent. Animals is a good example of natural resources. What can we use animals for? Eating. Yes, sometimes people like to eat animals. So animals are a natural resource. And animals is spelled A-N-I-M-A-L-S. But there are lots more types of natural resources. Down. People. Yes. People like us. Do we have to make people in factories? No. We are natural resources. We happen naturally through birth. So we are natural resources too. People. Okay, now thinking about other types. Slack out. Flowers, yes. Flowers. F-L-O-W-E-R-S. Any more? Nadia? Excellent. Everybody do this for me now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. What are we breathing? Air. Yes, air is a very important natural resource for us to live. But what about if we're thirsty? Dan? Water. Yes. Water. Water is a very important natural resource because we need it to survive too. As much as we need air, we also need water. Bank on. Trees. Excellent. Where do trees grow from? Trees will grow naturally from the ground. Trees. Any more, guys? Pakbung. Plants, just like trees and like flowers too. Plants. These are all examples of natural resources. Excellent, guys. Any more? Brel? Soil. Yes, now soil is very important. Soil is the base layer from which flowers, plants, and trees will grow. They will all start in the soil, but then as they get bigger, they will grow. But all of them need soil to begin their lives. Guys, we've got some very good examples here. So let's say together, animals, people, flowers, air, water, trees, plants, soil. Any more examples? The sun. Excellent. Yes, the sun. Sunshine. Do we have to make sunshine? No. Can we go to the shop and buy sunshine? No. Sunshine is natural. Very good, Lacko. Sunshine. Anything else? Rain. Yes. When rain comes from the sky, it is natural. Down. Stars in the sky too. Stars at night time. This is brilliant. Some great examples there, guys. So let's practice speaking all of the examples we've got now. Animals. People. Flowers. Air. Water. Trees. Plants. Soil. Sunshine. Rain. And stars. All examples of natural resources. They can be found on planet Earth naturally. Guys, that was brilliant. Some very good examples. And did you know that with regards to natural resources, we can group all of the different resources into 5 categories? And that's what we're going to learn and understand how to do today. So what we've got now is a PowerPoint presentation for our students to observe, listen to, and also practice speaking of the different types of natural resources. So let's turn to have a look at the TV screen, please, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation today, natural resources. Yes, and let's have a look at the picture here, guys. Before, you did an excellent job of naming lots of different natural resources. And what types can you see in the picture here? River. So what type of natural resource is in the river? Water, yes. And what other ones can we see, guys? How about the yellow? Flowers. Trees. Grass and the soil. Any animals? No. Any people? No. Well, you can see how different types of natural resources can exist alongside each other. Because here we've got water, flowers, trees, grass, and soil. This is an example of a natural setting. Natural resources are things that occur naturally and are useful to human living. That means things that we need. Anything that's useful for human living are things that we can use. The basic natural resources in every part of the world consist of 5 things. We can put everything into 5 groups. Everything that's a natural resource can go into one of 5 groups. So let's have a look at the 5 different groups, guys. Soil. Yes. And you see here, all the dark stuff here is the soil. And soil is very important because before, when you mentioned about flowers, trees, plants, before they can become any of them things, they start life as a seed in the soil. And then as they grow, they get bigger and come up into the earth. Soil contains fragmented rocks and minerals, as well as plants, air, and water. Yes, that means that soil is made up of tiny little particles of lots of different things. Like here, we can see little bits of rocks. And when the soil is wet, we will have water. And the other thing the soil needs too, for things to grow, air. Like what's this here, guys? What can you see growing? Maybe a tree, but at the moment it's a plant. And then if it gets bigger, a plant becomes a tree. But for the plant to grow, it needs air, water, and nutrients. So you can see how the soil is very important. Next we have water. Water is one of the most important natural resources on the planet. In fact, planet Earth is 2/3 water. If you look at the map of planet Earth, look at all the blue parts. There's more blue parts than there is land, because 2/3 of planet Earth is water, which gives it the name, the blue planet. Water is the key element to the existence of all forms of living things on planet Earth. Yes. Now, what are we? People. Do we need water to survive? Yes. Can you think of anything that is living that can survive without water? Fish need water to live more than anyone. They live in the water. Nothing on planet Earth that lives can survive without water. Trees, animals, fish, people, flowers, plants, everything needs water to survive. So water is one of the most common natural resources. Plants. Okay? Plants are important to animals and insects as sources of food and other minerals. And what insect can you see in the picture here? A bee. What's the bee doing on the plant? Eating, yes. The plants have special things called pollen. And the insects feed off the pollen. And without the insects, the ecosystem wouldn't survive. So plants are another form of natural resource. Next we have animals. What type of animal is this? Tiger, yes. Tigers are an animal and therefore another example of natural resources. Because when mummy tiger and daddy tiger get together and make a baby tiger, that's natural. Animals provide humans with various sources of food, such as meat, milk, and egg or eggs. And here we have some examples of baby animals. What animals can we see here, guys? Yes. So what we've got, a baby pig is called piglet. Yes. And then here we have a baby sheep called a lamb. Piglet and lamb. Are they cute? Yes, very cute. I think all babies are cute, and especially baby animals. And finally, minerals. Yes. Now, minerals are the types of rocks and expensive stones that we can find in the earth. You can see here an example of different types. Minerals provide humans with materials which are used to make many things, such as jewelry. Yes, minerals and rocks can make many things, such as machines or things that we like to wear on us, sometimes jewelry. For example, gold is a type of mineral. And gold can be made so that it looks like jewelry that we can wear on our necks or on our rings. And these are the 5 different types of natural resources. Any questions, guys? That was brilliant. Very well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation so that they can gain a better understanding of natural resources and how to group them into the 5 distinct categories. And coming up, we've got a flashcard and worksheet exercise for our students to demonstrate their understandings further. But before then, guys, time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we can begin by doing some rotations. We'll go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Excellent, guys. Now we'll do some stretches. Let's do 5 stretches to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can do 5 stretches to our left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Now let's have a shake. Arms and legs. Shake it out. Shake it out. Arms and legs. Now up and down. Up and down. And then down below. Down below. Up again. Down below. Side to side. Swap sides. And now we can take our right hand and find our left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Excellent. And to finish, guys, we will do 5 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. And what we've got now is a flashcard exercise for our students to practice working together and putting sentences about natural resources into the correct order and then speaking them correctly too. So teachers, you need to print off 2 sets of flashcards. The first set, we're going to have our students practice speaking and place along the board for them to refer to. The second set, cut each of the words into individual cards. And then we're going to give each team a sentence and have them work to put them together. Then when they're ready, you can check and have them practice speaking. And then we can swap the sentences each time. So each team gets a different sentence for each round. So first of all, guys, let's see what sentences we've got. So the first one, animals provide various sources of food, such as meat, milk, and eggs. All these types of foods come from animals. So that's our first type of natural resource. Our next sentence, minerals provide humans with materials which are used to make many things, such as machines and jewelry. So if you get that sentence, guys, you know to refer to this one with minerals. Then we have soil contains fragmented rocks and minerals, as well as plants, air, and water. Yes. And the word fragmented means broken into little pieces. If something's fragmented, it's broken down into tiny pieces. Our next natural resource, water, is the key element to the existence of all living things on planet Earth. Yes, all living things need water to survive, especially fish. And our final sentence, plants are important to animals and insects as food and minerals. We've seen before the picture of the bee feeding on the plant, getting its pollen. So what we're going to do now is divide our students into groups of 2 or 3, depending on class sizes. So Pangpon and Lakgao, team 1. Prel and Down, team 2. Chu and Nadia, team 3. And Pat and Pakbung, team 4. And what we'll do, give each team a different sentence. So team 1, here's your sentence, but not yet. Wait till everybody's ready. Team 2, you're welcome. Team 3. And team 4. Okay, guys. So now all of our teams have one sentence that is on the board. They have to work together and speak it correctly when they're finished. Team 1, ready?
Ready.
Team 2, ready?
Ready.
Team 3? Team 4?
Ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So have a look, guys. See which natural resource your sentence is about. Notice how the natural resource is always the first word. Animals, water, soil, plants. Water is the key element to the existence of all living things on planet Earth. Brilliant, guys. Very well done. Team 1, soil contains fragmented rocks and minerals, as well as plants, air, and water. Brilliant, guys. Well done. Team 3. Plants are important to animals and insects as food and minerals. Excellent, Nadia. Well done. And Pakbung and Pat, animals provide various sources of food such as meat, milk, and eggs. Excellent, guys. Very well done. So that's the first round done. Students, collect your flashcards and pass them to the teams on your left. So teachers, you can see the activity we're doing in our classroom now. You can pause the video and do the same activity with your own students for the next 10 minutes or so. And remember to have your students practice speaking at the end of each round. So Pakbung, can I take yours? And I will pass them to Lakgao and Pangpon. You're welcome. So team 4, ready? Ready. Team 3, ready? Team 2? Ready. Team 1? Ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Next round, next sentence. So the natural resource is the first word, guys. And if you think you're ready, I'll come to check. Animals provide various sources of food such as meat, milk, and eggs. Brilliant, guys. Plants are important to animals and insects as food and minerals. Brilliant, guys. Well done. Soil contains fragmented rocks and minerals, as well as plants, air, and water. Very well done. And team 3, water is the key element to the existence of all living things on planet Earth. Well done, Nadia. Well spoken. Well done, Chu. Okay, guys. So now let's collect our flashcards again, and we can try for the next round. So, Pakbung, I'll take your flashcards and pass them to Team 1. Team 1, are you ready?
Ready.
Team 4, are you ready?
No.
Team 2, are you ready?
Yes.
Team 3, ready? Team 4, ready? Ready, okay. Go. So remember, the natural resource is the first word to the sentence. So plants. Plants are important. Not yet. Animals provide various sources of food, such as milk, meat, and eggs. Brilliant, guys. Plants are important to animals and insects as food and minerals. Brilliant, guys. How are we doing? Team 3. Soil contains fragmented rocks and minerals, as well as plants, air, and water. Well done, guys. Well spoken. And now Team 4. Water is the key element to the existence of all living things on planet Earth. Brilliant, guys. Well done. Okay, now it's time for the final round. So collect your cards and pass them to the team to your left one more time. Not yet, guys. Not yet. Final round. Let's see who can win. Team 2 ready? Team 3 ready? Team 4 ready? Team 1 ready? 5, 4, 3, go. So see which natural resource you have the first word. Water is the key element to the existence of all living things on planet Earth. Excellent, guys. Plants are important to animals and insects as food and minerals. Brilliant, guys. Well spoken. Animals provide various sources of food, such as meat, milk, and eggs. Well done, guys. And Team 4. Soil contains fragmented rocks and minerals, as well as plants, air, and water. Excellent, guys. Very well spoken. Guys, that was brilliant. Give yourselves all a big round of applause. And now it's time for our worksheet activity. So teachers, make sure every student in your classroom gets their own worksheet. And what we've got today is we've got a list of various natural resources in the word box. What we want our students to do is to think about the different categories of natural resources and then write the words of each one in the correct category according to plants, animals, minerals, so on and so forth. For example, if you see the word paper, the word paper will belong in the plants category because paper comes from trees and trees are part of the plants family. So give our students around 12 minutes to complete this activity. And what do we need to do first, guys? Write your names on top. So Pak Bung, this one's for you. You're welcome. Nadia, for you. You're welcome. Chu, for you. You're welcome. Down, here's yours. You're welcome. Prel, for you.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Lakgao, here's yours. And Bangpon for you.
Thank you.
So names on top first, guys, and then decide which of the words, which category of natural resources do they belong in. And if you want, just monitor the class and help your students with anything they need. So paper, where does paper come from? Yes, so a tree is part of what category of natural resources? Plants, yes. Tin. So what is tin? Tin is a metal. And what type of natural resource is metal? Minerals, well done. So try to think, each object comes from one of the different categories. It might not be obvious at first. Glass comes from the earth. Minerals, again, yes. Glass is a mineral. It comes from within the earth. How about fruits and vegetables? Where do they come from? Plants, yes. Fruits and vegetables grow on trees or come from the soil. So they're part of the plants category. Well done, guys. See, you're putting what you're learnt into practice. It might not seem obvious at first, like plastics. Plastics, minerals. Minerals again. Lots come from minerals. Different woods, metals and plastics are minerals. Sorry, wood is plants, yes. But the rocks and the metals will be minerals. How about food? Where do we get lots of our food from? Meat, milk, eggs. So food come from animals. Lots of different foods come from animals. Structures. Okay, so how about this building now? Our school, what's our school made of? Yes, concrete, metals, all different types of minerals. You see how the minerals come from the earth and are made to create buildings? Plastics. What do we think? Yes. Yes. And iron, if you see the word iron, iron is a type of metal. Sand. What do we think about sand? Yes? Black cow? Well done. Sand is a mineral. See lots of sand when we go to the seaside, on the beach. What about oil? Remember the word fossil fuels? Structures. Structures is another word for buildings like school or hospital. Minerals. We use minerals to build things. Natural gas. Fossil fuels. Yes. Yes, sand is minerals. Some of them belong in different categories. Like you could say food comes from animals, or you could say food comes from plants. Some of the answers can go into different categories because people can eat plants and people can eat animals. So food belongs in both categories. A mineral, yes. Fossil structures can be minerals too. How about clay? Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to look at the different types of objects and items and then think about where they all come from in relation to natural resources. Some of them aren't quite obvious, and some of the answers can go into different categories, such as food, which can come from plant sources or animal sources. But my students here all did a brilliant job, so very well done, guys. And that's all we've got time for today. So we hope that you've enjoyed the lesson and found it interesting and now understand about natural resources and the different times. So one more time, guys. Animals, minerals, soil, water, and plants. And we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. So can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Bye-bye. See you again soon.